name is Robert Gould, and I'm so excited to be hosting this opportunity and this Dreamer Success. You are going to define the possibilities by understanding who you are. You are the only one that can bring who you are to the table. Success takes strategy. Everybody has to do one thing, and that is create. Create equals success. Today, I want to challenge, how are you creating the life that you want to live?
When I'm finished with this mayor thing, who's going to be the next mayor of North Charleston? The only way that people who get left behind won't get left behind, somebody's got to be there for them.
We are here today because this is our passion. We like projects, but Roberts Civil Engineering is committed to working with students and schools in the areas we serve. That's why we're here today. We want to introduce you to business leaders. We want to give you some activities that spur your curiosity on career possibilities. And we want you to dream big.
The ability to truly understand that you can do anything that you want to do. It doesn't matter what anybody else is telling you. It doesn't matter what anybody next to you is doing. That you truly can do anything in the world you put your mind to if you have the right mindset and attitude. And so my hope is, and my prayer is today, that you get something out of today, that you really believe and understand that you can do anything that you set your mind to.
One night, like MLK, I laid down and had a dream, but I woke up with a vision. I developed some discipline, and now I think before I make my decisions. I can't move on my emotions. They're like a theme park that's full of roller coasters. And like my mama said, boy, if you don't listen, I told you, it's a war out here, and it's only for those that think like soldiers. And Jay, if you don't want to fight back, they got a place that will hold you.
So I work at Harris Teeter, and I am looking to get into the management program, assistant manager. And I have done a lot of work with my store manager, and he gave me very important communication key points. He said to always stop, look, and listen, and be firm, fair, and consistent with your response.
Sometimes just having the courage to be yourself or do something that you know is right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if it's not the cool thing, sometimes the cool thing to do is not gonna be the right thing to do. And sometimes the right thing to do is not gonna be the cool thing to do. So you gotta take a chance.
I had to sit with the fact that failure wasn't an option for me. Whenever I hit a speed bump, something didn't go quite my way, it wasn't an option for me to stop. So whenever you have to stop and pivot, do that, but don't stop moving forward.
Mr. Gould has done a great thing for you this morning, which is called call and response. He calls something, you respond. This pep rally of learning is really in celebration for your future. It's in celebration and anticipation of you who represent the next greatest generation.
Don't be afraid of Plan B. We've heard some tremendous things that have to do with vision and the broadness of purpose and changing the world and all of that. But while you're on your way to doing that, you may have to keep the day job. You may have to do something that doesn't look nearly as glamorous as being the world-class athlete.
Sometimes you feel like she says, like you don't belong, so you have to fake it till you make it. And sometimes you have to say, I'll be the first one so somebody else can come after me, right? So it's that mindset, that attitude, but how do you get past the uncomfortableness? Doing it over and over and over and over again.
A lesson that I learned from my grandfather, which is take care of the little things and the big things take care of themselves. A dream can feel overwhelming, especially at your age. You have that big vision. I want you to break it down. You're gonna break it down to what do I need to do in 10 years, in 5 years, in 2 years, in 1 year, next month, next week, today. And then it's just a step. Then it's just the one phone call or an email you need to respond to or a class you need to take or a test you need to study for.